Hello, dear people. I'm sitting here in a hotel room in Marlborough, Massachusetts, and it's actually Tuesday, September 14th, Holy Cross Day. But this is in preparation for the posting of the video for tomorrow, September 15th. It's been a long day, actually, but I sort of weighed things. I have to leave really early in the morning tomorrow. And I thought I might be even sleepier tomorrow than I might appear right now. So anyway, here we are. And thank you for your checking in on this video and your interest in prayer for the Anglican Network in Canada. A couple of things to say. First of all, there are some people being ordained. Actually, this evening at Holy Trinity Marlborough, the rector is, of course, Archdeacon Michael McKinnon. Sean Fowler, who was Deacon Sean Fowler, was ordained to the priesthood, and he's now Father Sean. And it was a wonderful service, and people were really excited that we could be together. And I was grateful to be able to cross the border, fly into Boston, and Lord willing, I hope to fly home tomorrow. Which brings me to the end of the week. There is on Saturday at 2 p.m. at St. Peter and St. Paul, Ben Vanderhyde is to be ordained to the diaconate. He's the curate at St. Peter and St. Paul right now. And then we'll be driving to Pembroke. Archdeacon Tim Parent will be driving me home to Pembroke. And there on after Sunday morning services, which I hope to be part of, then there will be in the afternoon at 3:30, Deacon Janet Gulliver is to be ordained to the priesthood. So it's a big week, and very excited about these three people and the ministry God has called them to, and for these ordinations which have happened in Father Sean Fowler's case, and about to happen for Ben Vanderhyde and Deacon Janet Gulliver. Tomorrow, September 15th, is a big day for our diocese. It's the day in which the notice for Synod is going out, the official notice. And Synod is now the November 17 to 19, with the Episcopal election happening on Thursday, November 18, which it means that also in the notice, which will go out on behalf of the Anglican Council, those candidates who are standing for election will be listed, and some information about them for you to start praying and thinking about God's call on these people's lives. So that's pretty big, and we've been looking forward to that, and we're very grateful to Archdeacon Paul Charbonneau and his committee of the Episcopal Nominations Committee, a great group, and they've worked very hard, and so that will be happening tomorrow as well. I started by talking about the promises of God, which I hope to do week by week. And I think the thing about faith is that it takes what God promises and believes it as a given, because it knows God to be faithful and able to do what he's promised. And we looked at Romans 4, the example of Abraham and Sarah. He was convinced that God was able to do what he promised. And of course he was and does. So the scriptures are filled with promises. And we do well to search the scriptures and latch onto them, to apply them appropriately, and to live our lives accordingly. So the two verses which I've chosen for this week are Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. There's some verses which I memorized in the King James a lot of years ago, but I'm going to read it in the ESV. Proverbs, of course, is the writings mostly of Solomon, and he was given incredible capacity of wisdom, and so often the Proverbs are in couplets of 2 verses on a theme. And so it is that it's Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. He will make straight your paths. I better do that again. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Well, I think there's a number of things to conclude on this. First of all, that God does have a will for us. It's not to say that he has a will for everything. Like, I don't know if he cares whether we have peanut butter or strawberry jam on our toast in the morning, those kind of things. I think there's a whole range of things, but there are some things which are very much part of his purposes in our life. And his intention is for us not to be like something floating on the waves and getting tossed about, but in fact there be a purposefulness and a directiveness because we are walking with God and we have a relationship with the living God through Jesus. And so how does he lead if he has a will? Well, the instruction is to trust in the Lord with all your heart, to believe that God does have a plan, to believe that he's able to convey it, to believe that it's a good plan, and to believe that it's better than any plan that I would come up with. And therefore to lean not on your own understanding, even your capacity to figure it out. And it's not uncommon for God to have in mind something which is very different from what I might have figured out on my own. And so the man or the woman of God, the boy or the girl of God, are wise if they don't totally depend on their own wisdom and their perceptions, but lean on the Lord. And if they trust in the Lord with all their heart and lean on their own understanding, if they acknowledge him in every way, Lord, I don't know what to do in this situation. For instance, Lord, how should we vote when it comes to this Episcopal election? Show us the way so that you can raise up your person. That's, in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. That's a promise. Hallelujah. Well, bless you. Thank you for watching this, and we'll look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. God bless.